Whoop, whoop, what the fuck is up, y'all? It's GunnerB here with another awesome fucking version of the Underground Pulse podcast. We're doing a little bit of a gathering roulette this version, but it's not really a gathering roulette. It's more of just kind of a back together of everybody who was part of the Juggalo Psypher 2022. So if you guys don't know, I am GunnerB, Chris and Gunner 13 on the Juggalo 2022 Cypher. So without further ado, we're going to let motherfuckers hop in this bitch. We're going to go ahead and share some music. We're going to play the Juggalo Cypher 2022 in its entirety. If you can, go ahead, give a share. Let your homies know this is some exclusive reunion shit we got going on here. It's all about the reunions right now, so we're making this shit happen. Once again, I am GunnerB. This is the Underground Pulse podcast, the Juggalo Cypher 2022 reunion. What up, Bizarre? Let me go ahead and share my screen. So we will individually bring in each artist as the song progresses. So let's do this shit. At the end of each verse, I will bring in each artist.
Welcome to the gathering of the Juggalos 2022. Juggalo Cypher, make some noise for our winners. Yo, DJ Clay, let's kick it. Here we go. The abyss is right above us. Speak of death, I am becoming. On the coca bearing bit at night, the circles were constructed. Any wish I ever made included power unobstructed. I'm a monster, let's discuss it. Not for nothing, I'm a glutton. Love the heart to kill the content, munch until she's nothing. There is something in the woods that wants to eat you. It's disgusting. Wants to rip your blood and rip your blood right out your stomach. Hell is lovely, don't deny it. Underground, I shine the brightest sun. My soul can't I supply it. I don't love it 7 times, and since the day I'm never looking back. Mirrors overdose with cracks. Cut myself to fucking pieces with the glass. Slash myself a crooked mask and guess at what is looking back. Laughing, hackle at it, hack it, chuck up for my final act. Even after that, you see the echoes from the broken glass. My spirit's everlasting, if that's something that I ever had, yeah.
All right, welcome into N.G.S. into this bitch. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop. What it is, y'all.
What up, N.G.S.?
What up? Much love.
You got Trey Magic up in this bitch next.
I'm a devil without claws. Coming out my mouth, it should probably be outlawed. Oh, switch it up southpaw, knock out your jaw. I ain't talking about coke, but I'm about that raw. Lead the battle without a flaw. I'm outie paw, I ain't too proud of y'all. Don't use it, you lose it, but you can listen and learn. It's like algebra. I ain't Master P, but I'm bad it, bro. Ain't 50, but I'm rowdy, yo. Wild as a cowboy at a rodeo. Talk big shit like I ain't little like Romeo. All the homies know. Shout out to Psychopathic. You need a hatchet plus 2 lumberjack axe to hack it like axes. Granted, I leave you slanted on your axis.
Hey, that's what's up. You got Trey Magic up in this bed. What up, Trey?
It's TD here at the gathering of dreams. Clown dripping last year, now back up on the scene. Smashing all these whack rappers who be trash up on the beat. But against me, shit, you just asking for the fee. And I said I'm walking home, bet I'm happy to pimp. Gratitude, and I ain't been lacking shit since. Got them headed to getting on every sentence. So spitting on the independent mission. My pen is never diminished. Went from face painting to stage placing. It's amazing, repping Juggalo in every single state. Naming you fake claiming your face can break claiming. Think you gaming? You can catch this 5 like PlayStation. This is the Mr. Mind, this the ground that I spit the crime. Yeah, what you think that I skipped the line? Nah, man, I'll show you how I go this far. Going hard, I made it here and on the Joker's card. So before I pass the mic to the fam, let me just remind y'all who I am. Tierre Diaz, stepping firework Fago when you know it's cold. Lo behold, I stay with the hatchet when the load is broke.
Yo, we got Tierre Diaz up in this motherfucker. What up, Tierre? Whoa, whoa.
I'm a go-getter, so I finish what I start when I flow. I'm blessed to have this talent, so you know I got a flex mojo. I kill it when I spit venom. Rap careers, and I'm lucky with my 7 million years. What I'm giving to these industry hoes. Go bars deep with my words. Before my sexism, when I split it in thirds. I'm hate fucking the game if you wanna test nuts. Not too many try, you can bring it, take guts to take on this monster. There was so much chocolate, don't give up is the mantra. If you listen, then I got you in my sauce and jutsu. I'm not the rapper you used to. If you don't know my name, you better look up on YouTube.
Hell yeah. this weird motherfucker?
Yo, Rogue Nation in the house, make some noise, Juggalos. This from my recovering Juggalos. I was on a long ride, falling by the wayside. Feels got waist high, find a way to come by. I was on something that many could see. Fuck all my hunger was losing my teeth. I was not sleeping, I was up for weeks. Calling my homies cause all of them tweak. I was getting drugged up, a homie got stabbed up, a homie got hung up, and then got locked up. Got a clean face, no one ever shot up. But you know me, I was watching it rock up. I ain't changed it, that came from the heart. When I got out, yo, I had to restart. Make my moves, which play my part. And I gotta be smart. Gonna diet, I was losing by the pounds. Now I'm with my homies as we taking over the towns. I was on a long ride, falling by the wayside. Feelings got waist high, find a way to come by. Yeah, one last thing that I gotta say. All my Juggalo homies, we gonna be okay. Put your hands up, Fago in the air, wave them around like you just don't care.
Yo, we got GunnerB, Gunner 13 up in this motherfucker. Last
Yeah, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, woo woo, yeah. Yo, they want that killer for real, really back in Millers for niggas that got the skrilla. I feel like I'm so hyphy, and I'm coming down on you niggas, tear up the town on you niggas. I'm ready to clown on you niggas. You're so funny. These motherfuckers might think that I'm playing, hearing me just spitting this shit so quick that they can't understand. Ha, fuck that. We coming with straight jackets and gats, matches and a can of gas to blow up that ass. When I'm up inside the booth, you know that I gotta get it loose. Mastering this music shit, so you know that I cannot lose. Record my niggas for free, charge these niggas for cheap. Cause when you're working with me, you get clarity. I'm dominating the hip hop scene. My flow's far from clean, it's dirty. Do you feel me? So I'm coming around one more time. My music is sweeping the D, and I'm barely up in my prime. They want me hypey, these jackets try to be just like me, sit in my red rag style and swag and try to blame me. Oh hell no, these niggas just gotta go. I'm taking it all the way back to 08 when life was just beautiful. Rapping where I live, so all of my niggas feel it mutual. Process of elimination, all the fake niggas had to go. So right now I'm spitting at full throttle like a bottle. I'll make you hollow, tilt your head back and swallow. I'm only speaking what you niggas been thinking. Let it be leaking like the seepage. I'm defeating every enemy. Now I can see what you see, but you will never be me or decrease me, let alone defeat me. Taking it back, throwing it up, breaking that six and then blowing it up. You cannot tell that I'm having fun. You giving up one that I already won. Who wanna make when I double this thinking of plaque for stats and major figures? Nothing can stop me. I gotta be getting the best in the game and I kill them softly. Let's go.
And then we got motherfucking Zitro up in the house.
Y'all give it up for our winners. Make some noise. Thank you for checking out the 2022 Juggalo Psypher. We'll see you next year. Much love. Woo woo. DJ Clay.
And for the first time in what seems like fucking a year, it's the motherfucking Juggalo Psypher 2022 crew. How the fuck is everybody doing? N.G.S, Trey Magic, Tierre Diaz, Big Fluff, Zitro. Zitro, we'll start with you, man. How are you doing today, Zitro?
I'm good, man. Living a fucking dream, you know? Just kicking it.
I feel that.
Shit.
I feel that. What you been working on lately, man?
I got a whole bunch of projects that I'm working on all at the same time, bro. The one that my main focus right now is this album called Red Hill Zone. And I kind of talked about it before, but it's all Sonic the Hedgehog based beats. And that shit is about to be fucking fire. Hence the shadow. Fucking, I'm a huge Sonic fan. Yeah.
I'm all with it. Then we got motherfucking Big Fluff in the house. Big Fluff, how the fuck are you doing tonight, man?
Shit, man, I'm doing good, man. I'm just chilling, you know. Fucking happy to be here, you know.
Big Fluff's been making some big moves in his life lately. Musically, man, what have you been working on? You got anything in the pipeline we can look forward to?
I mean, if I'm being real, I just released a single. That shit's got Cool G rap on it. You know what I mean? It's called Loyalty. But I've been working on the new album, Rap and Ray Charles 2. No Excuses. You know what I mean?
Yep. We're with it.
That's what I'm doing.
We're waiting on it. We're waiting on it here, Big Fluff. And then up next we got
written. Shit! Written. It needs to be recorded.
Well, shit, man. I can tell you, bro. Fucking the Juggalo scene is waiting on some new shit from you, man. We've been fucking waiting for a minute. We want a full album, Fluff. We want a full album, Fluff. We want a full Big Fluff album.
Oh yeah, man. I'm working on my mixing and mastering too, I guess I should bring up. I'm personally doing the whole thing myself.
Oh shit. Well, even fucking more to look forward to. And then up next, we got the big homie, the movie star up in this bitch.
Right?
The motherfucking Tierre.
No, hold up. We are not about to just gloss over the fact that he got Cool G rap on some shit.
Hey, bring it up. Bring it up.
Like, we are not. Well, that's not what we about to do.
Yeah.
Hey,
so you guys Cool G rap on some shit, Big Fluff?
Yeah. I got
talk
hooked
about
up
it. Speak on that.
I got hooked up through a producer. Like I didn't speak with him personally, nothing. But I got hooked up through it, and they laid it out, and I did my shit, you know.
That's legendary shit, bro. Congratulations.
That's absolutely fucking dope, dude.
Thank you.
Hell yeah.
That's like honestly like a fucking like it. You don't see yourself collaborating with bigger artists like that, like people who put their foot in the game, and then when it actually happens, it's just like it's got to be just like holy shit, what the fuck. All right, this dream is actually becoming a big ass reality, and that's kind of how I felt with like the Cypher and shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
putting in work, man, putting in work. Fluff,
Fluff. That song's out already.
Yeah. It just got put on YouTube on my birthday a couple weeks ago.
We'll actually peep it here in a little bit.
Okay, we'll peep it. All right, bet.
What's the name of it so I can put it in the background? Loyalty, Big Fluff.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be the first track we check out by one of the artists here. So give me 1 second to type that in. Loyalty, Big Fluff. All right, we got that in there. All right, up next. Are you good? Are you ready, Tierre? Are you ready? This one's for you, bro. This one's for you, Doug. Tierre, what's good, man?
Got us on Cool G rap. Yeah, I'm ready now. What's up? What's going on?
How the fuck are you doing, Tierre, man? What the fuck have you been up to since the Cypher, man?
I'm out here in Arkansas right now for the Tom Wood Float. We performing Sunday night, so right now I'm just kicking it in the middle of nowhere and having a blast doing it. That's why we in the hotel. We in the hotel right now, chilling.
Damn,
I'm jealous, man. I've always wanted to float.
I just noticed that both me and Tierre are wearing the same clothes as we were wearing on the fucking Cypher.
You did that intentionally? You did
it was a whole accident. Yeah.
Yo, man, I should have put mine on.
Shit,
I got my
ringmaster jersey for sure.
I got my robe shirt in the back, dude. I should put that shit on, man. Fuck.
Nah, it was intentional. Same jersey and shit. I wanted to bring it back for the Cypher. I don't think I wore it since the Cypher. To be honest.
Do you want me to find my Gathering 21 shirt?
It's a piece of history, man. It's a piece of.
Why not? Let's all bust it out. I think my shirt's shrunk in the washer, but we'll see how.
Yeah, I'll change wardrobes during the song break. I'll put on my shirt.
There we go.
Yeah, Trey's shit out of luck. He's on the road, so fuck you, Trey. Anyway,
wait, took off his shirt.
He's got it ready, bro. He's got it ready, man. Fuck. Anyway, up next, we got motherfucking Trey Magic. How the fuck you doing, bro?
Give me like 13 minutes.
Give you 13 minutes?
Hey,
what the fuck?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I said
it's a good amount of time.
If I pull up, 13. All right, cool. What's up with y'all?
Shit, man. You're really low, but we live in life. And you laggy. Right. And you're hella laggy.
What about now?
Nah, just keep it running. What you about, bro? What you been working on?
Be there.
Tell us, bro.
So I'm working on when I got to main stage. I brought my boy with me. He's the one who put me on to the Gathering in general. So, and a lot of shit in the scene, like a lot of music. So, we're probably going to be working more on, I do some solo shit, but we're going to be working on like DOD, Doctors of Doom. And he's got a project, he got a collab coming out with Gmo Ski. And when he drops that shit, like I heard, like the original song he had, Gmo wasn't on it. But that shit he's dropping with Gmo, so that's gonna be his. And then we're just working on some shit, trying to cook something up together. And say what? Yup, and we're opening up for Gordy, I think Sunday night.
Yep.
Yup, Sunday night into Monday. But we're headed to that venue right now. That's why it says in about 11 minutes we'll be there.
Okay.
Yeah, but we get to see Cottonmouth Kings tonight. So I'm like, that's something. I don't think I've seen them live. Yeah, I know they came to the first gathering I was at. Was the second? Yup. So we'll get to see them Bazaar tomorrow night, I think, and then Natus and Gordy on the same night we're opening. So, you know, first Airbnb. So, you know, I'm just living life, man.
All right, brother. Well, shit. Well, hopefully, when you get to the venue, we'll be able to communicate just a little bit better than having you on the road in a car and shit like that. So,
no, I got you. And yeah, sorry about that.
Hey, man, don't trip. Hey, this is a once in a very long time fucking opportunity we had, and I'm glad you took the chance to take this up. You know what I mean? So, everybody, round of applause for Trey Magic, please. Thank you.
I'd be dry.
All right. Anyway, up next, we got the motherfucking big homie from around my area. We got Kim Dracula.
What it is, y'all.
What up?
How's it going, y'all? My name's Kim Dracula.
AKA.
I thought that was Manson. I thought you was Manson.
Yeah.
I see Manson too. I'm a shapeshifter. You know what I mean? Just like these lights and shit. I'm
Kim
changing
Manson
all over
Morrison.
the place.
You're fucking all
Kim Manson, Morrison,
Just don't shave your
Osborne.
head.
No, see,
Just don't shave your head and pull a skit screaming.
no, see, no. Man, that guy.
What up, though, N.G.S?
I swear. What up,
N.G.S,
everybody?
man.
How's it going, y'all? I'm N.G.S. It's good to be here. I'm glad everybody's together, man. That was cool watching the shit and then having everybody here. It's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, rotate in. You know what I mean? I kind of just made that up on the fly. Honestly, I was like, oh, that'd be a cool idea.
Hell
you
yeah.
know what I mean? Fuck it. But anyway,
Yes, sirski.
N.G.S, man. So I saw a post today that you're working on an album.
Yes, a nice little EP. I put out a video for a song I put out a year or two ago called Fear Food. It's a great video. Check that shit. The album will be coming out soon. It's probably gonna be about like 5, maybe 6 tracks. I'm still figuring that out. I was doing a little bit of recording today, getting a little lightheaded and shit, trying to get all into it, and it was pretty fun. But yeah, it's gonna be called Fear Food, and it's gonna be dope. And then I got a lot more cool shit coming on the way after that. But that's the next big project. You know what I'm saying?
We're fucking ready for it, dude.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Well, I mean, last and certainly least is myself, GunnerB. I kind of made this all kind of come together last second. I feel like this is something that's really cool for not only like the gathering, people who gather and shit like that, but also for those who tune into podcasting and things like that. I feel like we don't always necessarily have the chance to have like big groups of artists who've done like cool shit in the underground to sit together. It's always like people who always want to say a piece of shit, but who've never really put in work and got the piece, if that makes any sense. You know what I mean? So I feel very honored to be here with some very hard fucking working artists. You know what I mean? Who, like, I don't want to say we're fucking paving ways, because we're not, but we're putting in a lot of work to be noticed in directions that's not your typical way. You know what I mean? We're not everybody here is necessarily painting their faces or going about things differently. We're trying to, I think everybody here brings their own flavor to the underground, which is something super duper cool. And as for me, I've been working on a little something with one of the homies. We're kind of getting beats in progress right now. I don't really want to say too much on that. Been working really hard on this podcasting thing. Got I think I avoided neck surgery possibly, so that's a good thing.
Fuck
but,
yeah, dog.
Hell yeah.
But there's still a lot of progress that has to be made. But when I say avoided neck surgery, I literally didn't do shit. I just kept living my life. It's not needed if I take care of myself, but that's neither here nor there. What I kind of wanted to get on next for everything, kind of chill and whatnot, and to kind of get us in a group chat for this. So we'll start out with you, Big Fluff. What was your experience on, like, do you have any like vivid memories on trying out for the Cypher? Oh shit, we got you muted. Hold on a second. Let me get you unmuted quick, bro.
Okay.
There we go, Fluff. There we go.
Okay.
What's up?
My bad. Yeah, no, I do remember I was right behind Zitro. Like, it was crazy. I remember that. And I was the last one they let sign up. So, like, I got in by the fucking skin of my teeth, you know?
Yeah, I didn't know they were doing fucking well, obviously there's a cutoff point and shit like that, but what was it? What was your number? 15 or 50?
20.
I mean 20. All right.
Yeah.
So they only let 20 motherfuckers in there. Holy shit.
And I think it was actually kind of extended because Clockwork E got kicked out. I didn't even know it was them at the time.
Yeah, I was right like 2 behind them. So
I remember that.
that was a trip. One of us wouldn't be here if Clockwork won, though. So shout out to Clockwork E for not winning that shit.
Oh, man, that's fucked up.
Sorry, brothers. Y'all are the shit. Y'all are dope and on tour right now. So that don't mean shit in the long run. It don't mean shit in the long run. Zitro, what do you do? What is your memories of trying out for the Cypher?
Man, when I heard about it, I was just under the impression like it was gonna be, some shit that, it was gonna be like a battle. That
Like a
was
flow
my,
master.
Yeah, that was my mentality of it. And then like right at the last minute, I found out it was a real Cypher. Like we could just spit something that we wrote, and I'm like, oh, I got a whole bunch of those. So I signed up and I got the Magic 17 number, and yeah, I was like, okay, this is a good sign. And so as I'm standing there in line listening to these beats change over and over and over again, they were like rotating like 3 different beats. And I'm like, man, I heard one and I'm like, I hope I get this one. And sure enough, as soon as I grabbed that mic, they played that fucking beat that I've been rapping this verse in my head the whole time. And I'm like, thank you. Fuck yes, let's go.
Lucky motherfucker.
I was
feel
ready.
I was feeling the same thing, bro. That's fresh.
Yeah. But it was cool, man. I'm glad I did it.
All right, N.G.S, what was up with you, man?
Well, so I had done the Cypher in 2019 at Indiana at the Super Gathering.
Yeah, your
me.
big ass mug right on the thumbnail of that one.
I know that shit still trips me out.
Cheesing right into the camera.
And so I kind of had an expectation for like, okay, I know like for this thing, like it's okay if we bust a written on them. Like it wasn't like the Flow Master thing where they expect you to do it off the top. So I really was just like, just bring that stage enthusiasm and stuff and try to like, I don't know, kind of put on a tiny little show for people. But yeah, when they do the thing where they switch up the beats every person, it's like shit, I'm trying to find a verse that, will kind of work with whatever, like I can rap pretty much anything to any beat, as long as I figure it out. But I wanted to find something good that fucking worked for most of the beats and then would also be a good pop for people. And luckily it was. And I was very happy to see that I made it this time, because the last time I wasn't sure if I made it because they didn't put my name on no board. But this time they did, and they put it up first. And I was just like, oh, cool. Like, and everybody took that as like, you won the Cypher. I'm like, I didn't win no Cypher, dog. I'm just was the first.
Us, yeah.
Yeah, right. We all were winners in that shit, man. Like, I was just first banana to go up and fuck up all my shit because the timing was all screwy.
Hey, shit happens though.
Yeah, it was crazy because like I practiced like that whole day after I found out I got in. And like found a good verse and was like, cool. And when the beat drops, I'll come in and it'll be great. And then when they put me, they're like, okay, go up there. it comes on in like a half bar, and I'm like, oh well, shit, I just fucked my whole verse up, and yeah, just had to roll with it though.
Fuck yeah, it worked. It was legendary.
Hell yeah.
And then we got Tierre. Tierre just strolled in there with confidence, knowing he was gonna fucking kill that shit.
Right.
We knew that.
Good burger too, bro.
Tierre knew. He knew he was gonna kill that shit.
I mean, that's true. But what really,
bro, you can't knock that.
But what really gave me confirmation that I was doing the right thing was seeing Zitro. Was seeing Zitro there in the line, because we're coming off of a big year, me and Zitro. I think he did main stage year before. Yeah. And I'm coming off a great performance, and our names were kind of really getting a lot of momentum, and a lot of people, I'm assuming, were just assuming we would be performing and be booked at the gathering. And I did not know I was attending the gathering until the night before. Like, I didn't know I was going. I had no idea. I had really no intention on going. And I was like, all right, because everywhere, every message I'm getting, every email, whatever, is like, are you at the gathering? Why aren't you at the gathering? Why aren't you booked? Like, it was kind of awkward, man. But when I got there, I was like, I could either do one or two things. I can make my impact not a thing, or I can make my fucking impact very much a thing, right? And I saw the Juggalo Psypher auditions on the fence, but I had a vision for it. I was like, let me see what I could do. And it wasn't until I saw Zitro in that line, knowing what he's coming off of and knowing that he's probably in the same boat as me, I was like, I felt good. I was like, I'm in the right spot. Let's do this shit. Let's kill this shit for sure.
Good shit, man. And I mean, honestly, I don't mean to cut in or anything like that, but like to have like you and Zitro on this, it makes me feel like we're part of something like bigger than what I originally envisioned. You know what I mean? You guys are absolutely fucking killing it in the scene. Like you said, you guys were coming off massive years. So to be a part of this, and like I feel like as soon as Psychopathic saw you guys were entering, they knew they wanted you in that, because you guys are obviously always going to bring the heat, and you're two names that are going to draw views. Like, you know what I mean? They're instilling us to be dope enough to be on the Psychopathic Records YouTube page, to not only have people watch our shit once, but over and over and over and over and over and over again, you know, and hopefully that'll bring something to us. So I'm, in my eyes, I'm forever grateful for having you guys being blessed on that track as well.
Absolutely.
For real.
Oh yeah.
And me, my memories of that, since I think Trey's heading into the venue right now, he'll be back in. My memory of that is going up there like an hour before and bringing like 3 waters with me and just being fucking nervous as shit, because I'm newer to like the Juggalo rap scene. Like, I've been a Juggalo for I don't know fucking how many years. But I've also like kind of dabbled in wanting to like do this shit at the gathering. Like, I've entered myself into the gathering many a times, always been rejected, you know. So I saw this opportunity and I was like, fuck it. Well, here's my chance to actually be seen and heard no matter what. Like, if you're dope, you cannot be denied. Like, you will be on this video or whatever. Like, I didn't know the reach the video was going to be having or where the video is going to be posted. But so I'm sitting there waiting, and shout out to Legless. I don't know if you guys know Legless.
Less legs.
Less legs. Yes, that.
Fuck
that
yeah, that's the homie.
We were sitting there. I was me, him, Clockwork E, and a couple other artists. I don't know if anybody else remembers this, but me and him kind of got into it because he was like, "Man, I see all these people waiting in line. I have no idea who these people are." And then like I was like, "Yeah, I hope they bring the fucking fire," because I've heard some, like, let's be real, I've heard some Juggalo rappers who are not it. Like, you know what I mean? And we've heard some motherfuckers who stepped on stage during that cypher who were not it. Like, you know what I mean? And I guess that rubbed Les Legs the wrong way. He's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I looked at him and I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" I was like, I ain't trying to like
the king
hate or
of
nothing
shit
like
talking. That's who he
You know?
is. He's the king of riling people up and shit talking in the
And
lines. That's for sure.
It sure as fuck riled me up. So, but we get in line, and like I figure out they're doing the beat change. I'm maybe like on myself. Like I think I might have been the person the beat changed on first. Cause I'm sitting there like I got this fucking rhyme. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna spit this. And then I get up on stage, they're like, all right, GunnerB, go. And the beat is different. And I shit my dude, I'm not gonna lie, I shit my pants, bro. Like I fucked up. Like if you guys remember, I fucked up on stage. Like I straight up, I froze, I stumbled, and then I caught myself and I freestyled it into a verse that I had pre-written. And then at the end, I freestyled something like, oh, y'all think you could do this, make me fucking laugh. Matter of fact, I said this, you could kiss my ass. And then I pulled the trousers down and spread the cheeks, and motherfuckers saw the hole. And
I don't remember that at all.
No, bro,
I don't.
That was a thing.
He definitely did it.
Yeah, and no,
cheated.
Clownbus came up and hugged me and was like, "This guy right here." And I have to personally thank my fucking brown eye is the reason why I am part of the Juggalo Psypher 2022. Because I feel like also that showed, hey, this guy has like charisma. Like, you know what I mean? He's willing to fucking do
He'll
some
make it
wild ass
entertaining,
shit.
right?
Bro,
Yeah.
I'll do whatever the fuck to make somebody laugh, or I'll do whatever the fuck to have a good fucking time. And it's not just like showing my asshole, bro. That wasn't like, yeah, that's part of it, you know? Yeah, I hear, oh, Juggalo asshole, ha ha ha. You know, but it's also like, fuck, what do I do to make these motherfuckers like laugh? It's like, all right, well, fucking here we go, man.
The brown eye will take you far in this scene, that's for sure.
It really will. And I see you lost like 3 viewers when I made that confession. But I mean, it's a tough crowd.
I showed mine this year on stage that like one of my homies actually from Wisconsin, I found out it was a fan of mine, had yelled out, "Show us your butthole" on a whim, and I was like, who am I to deny the fans what they want? You know what I'm saying? I'm a juggalo. You see this fucking thing on my that's all tangled up in my shirt? It means I'm a juggalo. There it is.
There it is.
I've been a juggalo for 20 fucking years. Showing my butthole.
You'll never see my butthole.
Yeah, Tierre's like, nah, man, I got an acting career to attest to, bro. I fucking show my butthole, bro. Like that gets all over the place, man. I ever make it up here, there's gonna be butthole pictures everywhere. That's a no-go. But
So
Tierre,
we're gonna get him in an art film, and we'll make it an all nude art film.
Make it tasteful. Just make it tasteful.
Yes.
that'll launch your shit. That'll launch your career.
What's up?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Tierre's butthole's gonna end up on IMDb and shit.
Hell yeah.
Well, shit, Tierre, that actually kind of brought me to actually my next question. I know we're kind of fucking around and just joking around, but you do have an acting career that's on a consistent basis, doing shit, always getting booked for something, ending up on fucking YouTube or fucking Facebook ads. Like I'll be scrolling Facebook and there's fucking Tierre Diaz talking about, what is it, Progressive or Geico or
Geico.
Yeah. So
yeah.
My question is, man, like what's the best part about not only being an artist but being a dual actor and musician? Because not everybody takes both lanes. They try to stick to one. You're doing both. What's the best benefit of doing that for you think?
It's what I've always wanted to do and what I feel I've been put here to do. It's my dream. It's my passions. Like that's it. It was rapping and acting since a child. That's it. That's all I've ever wanted to do. I've never even attempted anything else. Like when rapping was going well and acting was non-existent, I was like, I love rapping. I love doing this, but I want to act. So I made a conscious decision to know that just because this thing is going well, this rapping thing is going well, that doesn't mean I love acting any less. So I even put my career on a back burner because I was Killer T before I was Tierre Diaz, and Killer T was kind of running the YouTube contest and kind of like doing it, like really gaining a lot of momentum, you know, a while back, man. And it was in that time when I was like kind of at my peak that I made a conscious decision. I saw a small window to do what I love, and that's acting, just to get my foot in the door. And I took that window, and that window opened up, and I stood there as long as I could. And come 2019, the forces kind of met in the middle, and that's where everything just opened for me, where I can do both successfully. And it took a long time, man. It took a long time, but this is my passion, man. This is what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? And I'm so blessed to do it, for sure, man. I'm so grateful. Every stage, every set, for real.
And obviously I got to bring it to you being on Dexter. I mean, that's probably one of your, if not your most infamous role that you've done. People have seen you on hundreds of thousands, if not millions of TV stations, just watching those seasons of Dexter alone that season. What's the difference on being on set, getting ready to shoot a role for TV, to say being in the studio, getting ready to lay down a track, or being behind stage, getting ready to hit that set? Because they're both kind of sanctuaries in a way, I'd like to think, you know what I mean? They're both what you do as a profession. What's the difference on taking those stances?
That's a great question, man. So the studio, I'm very much know exactly what I'm here to do. I know we're creating music, and when you're writing it, when you're at the studio, you already know exactly how you want it. You already know how you want it to be sound. Sure, there's a little collaboration with you, and well, if you're engineering yourself, there's not much collaboration. But if there is an engineer or something like that, there's a little bit you can take what he says to contrast, but you essentially know exactly what you're going in to do. You know how you want it to sound, and that's your execution. You're here to execute that song to the best of your ability. Same with going into a scene. You're prepared, you know your lines, you know how you want to attack it, you know how you think the song and the scene, well, the scene should come out, but there's a director, there's a scene partner, and there's a lot of collaboration, right? Because you can go in and execute it to what you think is your best ability, and then you have to take the director's word and the writer and the producer's word, like, to switch it up at any given moment. You know what I'm saying? And to dial it back, turn it up, change your lines right on the spot. So that's a different monster, right? But once you have full creative control and you know exactly what you want to do, and one is a lot of vulnerability and a lot of collaboration. And when it comes to the stage, that's more akin to the studio. You know what you want to do, you know you want to attack, but also a little bit of collaboration depending on the crowd and how they react. So I love that question. Great question.
Hey, man. And I kind of want to bring that up to you, Zitro. You know what I mean? You also are very charismatic. You know what I mean? You got a very great look to you. Anytime, dude, one of my favorite memories this year, man, is just like me being out walking to get a fucking corn dog. And then there's Zitro with a motherfucking Gunner, motherfucking get your ass over here, bro. It's just like the love and the charisma you have, like it speaks volumes, bro. Is that something you like are always carrying yourself with, or is that the honest to God Carlos Ortiz we're seeing 100% of the time, man?
That's me, man. I that's how I am. I'm just super fucking hyperactive and out there, and I just show love the same way I want love to be shown to me. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody did that to me, that's awesome. I fucking love it, and yeah. I just do it to everybody else. Like, fuck it. If I peep people out in the crowd, yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. Or it's just me.
That draws back to like your stage presence and your fucking how you are in music videos as well. Like anytime I'm catching you in a music video, you're playing the camera like it's your own, you know what I mean? So shout out to you visually, man. And I don't think there's a lot of people out here like in the underground. There may be like one or two people that I can think of like off the top of my head, but like you guys are like head and shoulders above anybody visually in this underground game, man. And on top of that, you got a fucking killer artist like a rap game on top of it, you know what I mean? So we've kind of dug down to where you came from originally, but whenever you hit the studio, man, what's your process of writing a track? What is the Zitro process of creating something?
Well, this is my studio here. So when I'm sitting here,
we're seeing the sanctuary.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
You know, I'm skimming through beats. You know, I don't really go on YouTube that much. I use like Beat Stars and shit like that, and I'll get beats from there. When I land on one, I'll be like, okay, I like this fucking beat. Now, what's the beat saying to me? You know what I'm saying? And I'm listening to it, and I'm like, okay, this is the direction I'm gonna go. And I just, as I'm listening to the beat, I'm hitting words with the beat. I don't just write a verse. You know, my words go with the beat.
Absolutely.
And then I'll kind of tweak it later. Because when I buy beats, I buy the stems and everything, all the track outs. So that way I can go back and I can modify everything else that I want to modify from my verse in the beat. So that way certain things I'm putting a lot of emphasis on my words with the beat. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be chopping the kicks and putting certain drops in certain places, you know, and it just brings out, you know, all of what I'm really trying to say, so it doesn't just get drowned out by a looping beat. You know what I'm saying? So, and once I have that, I'll go back through, I'll listen to it, and I'll be like, okay, now I'm gonna re-record it all. And then I go back through and I do the whole thing over again, and it's just that much better.
So you rough draft out your songs pretty much before your final version of everything. You like to meticulously create. You're building shit from the ground up for the most part.
Exactly. Yeah, I like to listen vocally. To it. I do like the car test and shit like that. And I do that with my rough draft. So I know if I even have to change words, then I know I'm going to go back and I'm going to change those words around, make it sound better. And and then I'll have a final product probably 2 to 3 recordings later.
N.G.S, I got to ask you then, man.
Yes, sir.
That brings me to you, kind of. I'm kind of just bringing it down in order, trying to be as seamless as possible. Don't mind me.
Yeah.
You too, man. You also have a very particular look to you. I always call you Kim Dracula. You know that. I'm joking around when I say that.
I know.
You like it's like when you run into N.G.S, it's undoubtedly, unmistakably you. You have you're a very friendly person. You know what I mean? Very approachable, and I think like we've created a great friendship off the back of this cipher as well.
Absolutely.
What does winning this cipher? What has it meant to you? And I'll probably end up circling back around with everybody on this. What has winning the cipher meant to you?
I mean, the doors that it opened was fantastic. You know, being part of that video and being like on Psychopathic Records YouTube channel is just, it's crazy for somebody that's been listening to this shit for like 20 years.
Hold on 1 second. Your sound got really fucked up there. I don't know why my shit's clinging. Hold on. This shit is froze. Hold on. This is on my end. Oh, okay. Hold on.
Hello.
Can you turn your mic down just a little bit or hold it away from your face?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why
better?
this is frozen.
Is that better?
A little bit. I don't know. This fucking talk studio on my end is all fucked up. Anyway, yeah, keep it going.
I'll aim it downwards. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay.
Okay, maybe like not. Holy shit. Hold on. Can you leave and come back? The talk studio is not being friendly to me right now. So
oh, yeah, I mean I can try that.
Yeah, you were right.
Oh god. God.
We'll run that to you, Big Fluff. Big Fluff, are you there? We got you silenced right now.
Yeah.
Fluff, what up? You smoking that doob or what?
Yeah, I went out.
All right. Hell yeah, man. I don't mean to interrupt your smoking time, but what is the winning the Juggalo Psypher meant to you, man? I
mean, if I'm being real, it was probably one of the biggest moments in terms of me doing music. You know what I mean? I have, you know, people know I'm blind, so it's hard for me to travel. For me to even have been at that gathering was insane. And just the mere fact that I was picked for it was like, wow, because there's no one ever wanted to pick me up, you know. So it was just so crazy, and this is, you know, and then out of that we got the gathering out of it. So it was like so many dreams at once were just, you know, put together.
Dude, yeah, there's like I can't really even put it better than that. Like I said, like my doors for like music and shit like that, Juggalo wise, it was very few and far between. Like every once in a while, I'd get a chance or opportunity here and there, but now it's just like all I have to do is really put that I won the Juggalo Psypher, and
right, those credits really help out.
Yeah, literally. Let's see. Maybe it still says your thing is loud, so let's see if we can't get you in here, N.G.S. Yo.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah, you're gonna just keep it as far away as possible.
I'm pointing it like away from me.
Yeah, Talk Studios.
Do it more.
No, Talk Studios. It did a thing now where I can't like control any volume in here. So, I mean, even if you take
in a soft voice,
that's a lot better.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'll try not to be so bombastic. Just pretend I'm like a '70s movie star. I did want to ask you, Tierre Diaz, what some of your favorite movies are, because I love filmmaking personally, and it's something I respect. But think about that. I love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's one of my favorites. How about
my favorite? No, I'll answer it real quick. My favorite movie of all time is Psycho.
Psycho?
Is what? Oh, fuck yeah, Hitchcock?
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
I love it.
That's my favorite movie of all time. Yes, sir.
I love it, man. I just watched Strangers on a Train recently by Hitchcock. It's a fantastic one.
Last House on the motherfucking Left for me is my favorite horror. The original, not that fucking remake bullshit, unoriginal idea.
That came out like a couple years ago.
Yeah, that's like 10 years ago, actually. That's crazy, isn't it?
Damn.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What about you, Zitro? What's one of your favorite horror movies?
I want to say Amityville Horror.
The OG?
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, the OG.
Good choice.
I feel like we all mean the OG.
Well, dude, the Ryan Reynolds one isn't that bad.
The Vince Vaughn
I was just about to say that. I'm like, the Ryan Reynolds one is not that bad.
Everybody hates on it because it's like Ryan Reynolds plays one character in every single movie. Okay, let's be fucking real. He's
the Samuel Jackson of nowadays.
He kind of is. You know, you're not wrong. But, you know, it is kind of like watching Deadpool in a horror movie. I'm not going to fucking lie. But, hey, N.G.S, I think I got your mic fixed, dude.
Okay, are we good?
We're good. You don't have to talk like a...
I don't have to talk in a elegant voice anymore?
No,
okay.
but...
Anyway, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, no, it was great. I mean, honestly, one of my favorite things that came out of this whole thing was the opportunity we all had to perform on second stage. Like, don't get me wrong, we've performed main stage. We're fucking certified main stagers now. But and I did the goofy dance on the main stage. That's immortal forever. But
that is forever. You are forever immortalized with the goofy dance.
You're all part of that too. You were all there. But honestly, yeah, the second stage spots that we all got a half hour to bust our shit out in front of the fam, and that meant so much to me. Like over the past since like 2016, 2017, I've been like, I was doing open mic shows, and then I was trying to do local shows, and then COVID happened, and then all this happens, and it's like I've built all this up to have like a half hour worth of music that I could do in front of everybody at the gathering, and they loved it, and I remember, and I heard from people being like, hey, I passed your set and was like, what the hell is that? And then I stayed for the whole thing, and people that just like didn't know who I was got to see me, or juggalos that know about me that I've met over the years at the gathering or listen to my music. They got to see me there because they don't get to see me because I'm in Wisconsin and I don't travel too much out of state. And I'm really shy and introverted, which I know is very different. People don't get it how I'm up on stage doing all this crazy shit with blood and face paint and rapping all this crazy shit, but I'm a very shy, introverted person. I wish I reached out and connected to people more, but I'm honestly just shy as fuck. Which is why like a lot of this is just I do it myself, and but it was a fantastic opportunity, and everything that's come since then, just like show opportunities or getting to open for people, or just like I think when I came back, y'all were saying like just to be able to say that you got to be in the Juggalo Cypher is pretty fucking incredible, and all the things I've been able to add to my resume since then, and the people I've met and the fans I've made, it just means so much to me. And this thing was undoubtedly a gigantic part of it, you know. And I hope to come back and rock second stage again, at least, because I know I'm still a little far away from main stage. I know where I'm at, but I would love to put on a better stage show and do my shit on second stage. I really wish my video shit would have worked this year. I'm glad I got to perform, but yeah, man, this shit has been fantastic, and I've loved what's come out of it and all the things that are still coming out of it. It's wonderful.
Absolutely, dude. I honestly couldn't have said it better myself. I think we've hit on that pretty good. I am curious. I want to come to Big Fluff here in a second after this tier. With you having done what you've done, like musically and things like that, and that includes you, Zitro, as well. You guys have both. Let me put it up like this. You guys have both done things like main stage wise or like performance wise of the gathering, where us. Three and Trey as well. We hadn't really had that opportunity. So coming from like a higher, I don't want to say higher on the totem pole, but let's be real, you guys are higher on the totem pole. Coming from that part of your career, what did the Juggalo Cypher mean to you guys? I'll start with you, Zitro.
I mean, it was honestly like a blessing. I didn't think I was going to even be allowed, honestly, to do it, just because of all the hype behind my name, and I really thought that they were going to be like, no, you know, you've been doing a whole lot, you don't need to do this. I thought that was going to happen, but I was still able to, and oddly enough, which I've said this before too, one of the goddamn judges gave me a low score. I don't know who it was because they didn't have names, but somebody gave me a 2 for confidence, and I'm like, how the fuck do I get a 2 for confidence? But everything else was 8 and 9.
Dude, the fix is in. The fix is in, bro. The fix is in.
So it is what it is. But it was dope, and I'm glad I did it. Because
it was MC Lars. I'm sorry. I had to say it. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know. We don't know because there was no names. But you know, but it was great, and I'm glad I did. It did help me a lot, even on top of the shit that I already had going on. You know, this was just another boost that I honestly needed to do. It was something I needed to do. You know, so yeah, I have no regrets. And if they have another one coming up, I'll do it again.
I'm here. They'll have the whole same 6 people on the next Cypher.
that would be some shit.
That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? The fix is definitely in. The fix is definitely in then. Yeah, Tierre, same question goes for you, man.
What did the Cypher mean?
Yeah, what would it mean to you? Like, how do you feel it helped you or affected your career in any way?
It's just as an experience, man. Just really think about it as an experience. How amazing was that? Yeah. Being in the tent, so many people, man. The main event of the gathering. That was the main event of the gathering. ICP just shut it down. They had the after, and the Cypher was right after. I'm still Sticky and Fago. I put my clothes on, and as an experience, it was just one we'll never forget, and one that we will try to capture forever. You know what I'm saying? And as far as career-wise, it's just like what Zitro say. I remember what he says. It was just a blessing, and just like bucket list, because I'm a big manifester and I'm a big guy.
Hey man, I don't know if you've seen this. I got your manifest
seen
right
that
here, bro. Yeah,
Can you take it? Can you take it out? Can you take it off your wall?
I'd rather not.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll get to my point. So what GunnerB is talking about is my Maniflex EP is basically a piece of paper. That's the artwork, right? And you open it, it's like just more notebook paper. And the first page is blank. And on the bottom says, write your goals down here. It's blank. You know what I'm saying? And that's the EP to the LP. It's the beginning. It's the beginning stages of manifestation. And if I go in my notebook right now, what I wrote down, along with so many things you've seen me do, everything you see me do, I wrote down in that notebook, including I want to do a Juggalo Psypher, because I grew up watching them shits, man, with ICP and especially the Juggalo gathering ones.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to do that, and I wrote it down. I believed it was possible, and it happened. And and I circle back to, as an experience, it's better than I could have imagined it. As an experience, the crowd was hype. The crowd could have been like, fuck these guys. Throw some shit at us. Like, nobody threw shit at us. How rare is that?
No.
Yeah.
How rare is that? Nobody threw shit at us. Nobody trolled. Nobody trolled.
I will say on main stage, Big Fluff, I don't know if you know this, but somebody chucked a fucking canister, like a fucking nitrous canister at you, and I fucking hit it out of your way.
Oh, somebody was shooting me in the face with
Yeah,
a
somebody.
fucking
Yeah, somebody.
gun.
Oh, that was
that's
main stage. Yeah,
that's
but
main
still.
stage. We earn our stripes, right? We earn our stripes on main stage. But the Cypher, the cameras were rolling.
Yeah, the main stage is crazy. Main stage was wild as fuck, dude. Holy shit. There's a war zone up there.
Yeah, that was hard. That was dope.
That's wild.
The Cypher itself, when the cameras are rolling, straight karma, straight beat. Amazing.
Yeah, that was beautiful, man. It was all love. At that, like, we were talking about the auditions earlier. I honestly don't remember the auditions too much, but I will never forget filming that, because there was just this giant mass of arms and hands and screaming faces just staring at us, waving and just rocking with the beat. And it was like looking at a giant monster. It was so fucking crazy to be in front of that. And yeah, the fact that it was like after ICP and everything, like you said, and it was like the final thing of the gathering, pretty much, like, we closed that bitch out. That's kind of crazy.
Did you Zitro Tierre, Not So Cash asked, do you feel the Cypher victory also further proved your ability to yourselves?
Every time go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, I was about to say, I mean, further proved my ability to myself. Like, I know what I'm capable of doing.
Right.
It solidified it that I did it. I knew what I was gonna go in there and do, and I just executed it. That's all it was. I'm thankful that, the crowd and, everybody else, the judges, all of them liked it. So, I mean,
except for that one guy.
Except for that one guy. But yeah. I guess in a sense it did.
Yeah, it like Zitro, man, just we know what we're capable of, and we want to keep getting better. We want to crack more opportunities. So every time we're put in an opportunity to get more opportunities, then and we unlock that, we achieve that. That's a feeling of good. Yeah, it's a feeling of like, all right, good. I'm right. I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Right. So every time we can unlock some shit with our skills and abilities and not just our name, that to me as an MC is really.
As Frankie said, as Cash said right here, he meant to say solidified, but I think that kind of puts it more on top what you guys said, and more solidified you guys yourselves within like the Juggalo scene. You know what I mean? Fucking, we're on a Cypher now. You know what I mean? So, I wanted to bring something to the forefront here. It's obvious. the homie Big Fluff we got right here. I'm gonna throw you in the chat here, Big Fluff. So obviously, for those who don't know, we can't even really see you on the screen right now. I was gonna say we got the homie. He's blind. So I don't know if you guys noticed this, but Big Fluff may or may not be blind.
I'm trying to find my charger, fam. That's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Hold up.
You're good. We'll give you a second. Hey, actually, we'll get to this question here while you're plugging in your phone here quick.
All right, cool.
How about this? All right, we got a question in here. What was your guys' biggest moment from the Cypher experience? Was it the Cypher itself, or was it the attention after the fact? N.G.S, I'll go with you first.
I think kind of like it would filming the Cypher and the second stage performances we all got. That was the biggest shit to me.
For sure.
Yeah.
Zitro?
Honestly, it was just the Cypher itself, just having that opportunity to do it. The attention was already gonna, be there. It's just the experience of being able to do the Juggalo Cypher is what made it for me.
Tierre?
Yeah, so that should really say a lot about the experience, is that these guys were like, because look what came out of it. 200,000 something views, a main stage slot, a solo slot. All those are fucking great, but the fact that we're like, nah, the Cypher itself was crazy, that really should put it in the bottle on how amazing that was. And for me, the experience was great, but walking off that stage and you can kind of see the glow in Jump Steady's face.
Oh,
and
dude,
he was
man, he fucking loves that Cypher, dude. I
got goosebumps just right now thinking about it, because he just seems so fucking happy and content, man. And seeing that, was really cool too. That was a really cool moment.
And Jump don't bullshit, dude. Like, if he tells you he really, like, he came up to me this gathering and said that this Juggalo Cypher that we all did is one of his favorite things that Psychopathic Records has ever done, and that's means something to you.
That
like,
speaks volumes.
Yeah, come from Jump, you know what I mean? And I got confirmation from other people who are like around him and shit, and they say whenever the Cypher comes on, he don't skip it, he plays it, and he's always like, man, this is so dope, like every time.
That's crazy.
So like to hear that, dude, like it's fucking wild, dude. Fluff, question goes for you, man. What was the meaning more to you for like the Cypher moment, or was it like the attention and notoriety afterwards?
Oh man, I can say to me the biggest thing was it's really a tie of both.
You're halfway in the screen, bro.
Like what's
there we go. Hell yeah.
Okay, cool. Anyways, I'd say it's like a mix of both, but like I can say like when the video was being shot, bro, I was shook to say the least.
It was crazy.
It really was.
Yeah, like I was like, this is happening. Like, what the fuck? I'm not supposed to have this happen. This isn't supposed to happen.
It ain't supposed to be like this.
Right. I fucked up. There was 4 bars I was supposed to do, but I didn't do it. So you end up with a 12-bar verse on mine. That's how shook I was.
Got you.
I wasn't trying to fuck up. I was like, it's coming up to the chorus. I don't want to fuck it up for the next fucking for you, Gunner.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to fuck up the flow. I'm just gonna.
I was thinking the whole time. I was thinking in my head. I was like, God damn! I hope Big Fluff don't fuck up. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, man. I was nervous as fuck, dude.
Right.
You see me holding on to that water bottle rapping in that fucking video, dude. I'm fucking squeezing on that thing for dear fucking life. I am nervous as fuck.
Right. I've started to, what I try to do when I feel nervous now? I just start to imagine there's like maybe 2 people there.
Well, that's easy for you because you're blind.
Right. Yeah. So it's not so bad after that. It's like, well, if I fuck up, it's only 2 people that heard me fuck up. So
I mean, I see where you're coming from, man. And that's honestly something, bro. I kind of wanted to get into this, like, dude, you're the rapping Ray Charles, bro. Like, there's got to be like so many obstacles for you to like even get to like the microphone, or how do you write and remember a song, bro? Like, how do you go about this, Big Fluff?
It's a little tough because, like, let's say, okay, because I can write a verse in an hour or a little under, right? But
So when you're writing on your phone, correct?
yeah, I hate doing Braille, bro. I fucking hate it.
So you've written raps in
good at
Braille,
it.
though. You've written raps in Braille.
Yeah, no, I could do it. I just can't. I'm not good at writing it quick, and I can't read it that quick. So yeah, I just prefer to do it on my phone.
So to memorize these on your phone, you're writing it down. And are you having your phone read it back to you so you can hear it back?
Yeah. I'll sit there and I'll be like, oh well, fuck. What was bar 6? I gotta go back.
Jeez, man. It's
and
like
I'll sit there and I'll go back.
And the process you said takes you at the least an hour to write a verse.
And then the same thing to record it is to do another hour.
Considering the limitations that you have, bro, that's actually pretty fucking impressive. To be able to write something down and have it read back to you, and you confirm that, hey, I like this within an hour, dude. Sometimes I can't even do that shit, dude. For real.
I think who the fuck was it that was bringing it up earlier? When they write, they literally go to like the beat and they try to match every word to just, this is how.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah,
that was Zitro.
I feel that, bro, full on. When I'm sitting there listening to it, I'm like, I want it to come out like, I wanted to do the cadence of the beat.
Right.
So I try and be all like, well, this is how I da 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 or da, 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 da.
I feel like lyrics have to be. At least when I record, my vocals are just as essential to the song as the beat. Yeah. And I feel like they have to match the tone. I can be a very sing-songy rapper when I do create my music, and I feel like that's the same. It's the same with you, Zitro. You know what I mean? On that cipher, it's riding. I call it riding the beat.
Yeah,
riding
exactly.
the instrumental.
That's what it is.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway.
And it's crazy because back in the day, I used to have a homie. He passed away just recently. He was blind too, and I used to record his music. He was on one of my tracks called "Nightmare Walking." His name was Ruckus, not Bloody Ruckus, but it was an acronym for a whole bunch of shit. But he was blind, and every time he came to my studio to record, he would freestyle everything, but he would freestyle bar for bar. So he would just say a couple bars and stop, and then he would listen to it back, think of what he was going to say next, and then just punch in and do that for the whole verse. Then he would go home, memorize that, and then come back to my studio and drop it all in one take.
Nice.
Shit.
So
is that kind of a way you go about it too, Fluff? Do you write your stuff, record it, and then memorize it from the record, and then possibly go back and record it again?
No. Once I have it laid out, if I have it laid out to where I like it, I'll leave it.
All right.
But to N.G.S, right? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to fuck up people while we're live. To your homie's point, bro, I've done what I like to call the Bars Deep Cypher. I've done 2 of them. One before this one and one after. And those ones, I straight up do how he said, I'll do the first 4 bars and I'll just build it up from there and just keep doing it. Because I suck at like just doing a 16 freestyle. I could never do that. I'm terrible. But I can always just build something up. But I prefer to write it.
And I feel like once again I'm kind of circling back here though. Like that's kind of what I think is beautiful about this Juggalo Cypher team is we all kind of have our own little, I don't want to say gimmicks, but like our own niches. Like you know what I mean? Like our own styles. Like we got Big Fluff,
Sure.
we got the blind rapper. We got Tierre Diaz. I mean, he's the actor, the fucking switchblade. I like to call you like you can do whatever the fuck it is. You know what I mean?
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades. Then we got N.G.S up in this bitch, like the motherfucking. I hate to give you this fucking thing, but man, you are the king of the wicked. You are the current king of that wicked shit, bro. You are bringing that wicked flavor, unlike anybody your age, dude. Like it's very difficult. I'd say maybe SON is on that level, bringing it. Maybe
I have never heard his songs. I have not.
I gotta
but I've
check
heard
him
his
out.
name.
Check them out, dude. And then we got Zitro, you know, Detroit motherfucking OG putting it down. Got a great, as I said, great charisma to you. Fucking awesome look, you know what I mean? Like well known. Then we had Trey Magic, that New York style, like true to the bone flow, like you know what I mean? That like the deep root hip hop shit. And then we had little old GunnerB. I'm not gonna toot my horn, but you know what I mean? I brought a little bit of the fast, and I was repping the fucking sobriety shit, you know what I mean? And crowd control. My thing is crowd control. You know what I mean? I like to control a crowd and get motherfuckers to do what I say. And I know that's kind of maybe egotistical, but that's the way I go about shit. And
MC does.
I feel like the Juggalo Psypher was really something that brought out a lot of in us, you know what I mean? And man, I can't wait to fucking do that shit again, dude.
I say we do another one bootleg style. If there's not doing an official one, we should just go out in the woods and film one ourselves.
I'm fucking down. You can't
Let's do it.
A bunch of other people do it.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll host our own fucking bootleg cipher competition. We get to be in it, but you get a chance to be in there with us. How about it?
Who knows? It could turn out to be like the ship thing, and it could be a sponsored.
I mean, dude, honestly, if this is the way I've looked, I'm not too loud in the mic, am I, guys? Right
You're
now,
fine.
okay, all right, because my shit's like all the way up. But honestly, I've looked at it this way at the gathering of the Juggalos. If you are dope, and your events that you put on, and you are creative and you have actual production behind it, Jump Steady will see it. And if he fucks with what you're doing, you have a good chance of that actually becoming a reoccurring part of the gathering. And with the Juggalo Cypher being something that people are used to, you know what I mean? It'd be a good thing. Like, you know, my ideas are like bringing back W Fuck Off Radio and shit like that, or the Day Zero Shindig that I did this year that fucking was fucking awesome, by the way. If anybody showed up to that Day Zero Shindig, thank you very much. It's gonna be going down even better next year. But I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. I know we've been on here for a while, so it's sad that we never got Trey back up in his bitch. But
technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I got two questions. All
right, bring it up.
One,
NGS.
how often do y'all go back and check the cipher just to see like new comments, people talking shit or whatever? And someday I think we should go and just browse through those comments because some of them are.
We could do it right now.
Some of them are pretty.
We could do it. We could do it right now.
And then the other thing I was gonna say, should we talk about the track, or should that just stay a secret?
I mean, I think we should drop it at some point.
Yeah, we should fucking drop it.
At some point. It's been a very long time. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, I'm still trying to. Okay, I'm trying to make Big Fluff's verse sound clean. That's the only.
I gotcha.
That's the only one.
Fluff, have you upgraded your mic since? Hold on, let me get you unmuted. I got you muted in here. Hold on. Boom. There you go, Fluff. Have you gotten a new microphone since?
Oh, no. But what I can say is I've been doing my mixing. So if you want, I can just redo it. And then I just need your email, bro, because I forgot it.
It's okay. I can send it to you. But yeah, and
I could redo it.
Just send me the separate vocal tracks, like, if you can.
Yeah, just the vocals, yeah.
No, I mean everything separate, like your...
Yeah.
Okay.
I get what you're saying.
When rappers have no place else to go. This is so cringe, sending hate from the Netherlands.
Damn! And I got 9 replies.
I love how many people are like, this is an insane clown posse. Where's the face paint? I'm like, do you know how to read?
Not one black or Mexican person in sight.
Well,
not one black or Mexican person in sight. It said fucking downvote.
Well, I'm black and Puerto Rican.
Wow. Hey
God
man,
damn.
I did my whole set with the fucking towel on my face.
Why is
Right.
there a dude up there in a bra and short shorts? ICP has some
That's
okay
not
songs,
nice.
but this shit was trash.
Oh,
He's a
shit.
Jeff. He doesn't know who
Oh.
Mankini is.
Yeah,
right?
obviously.
Man, Keeney's the fucking man, bro.
Yes, sir.
Fucking
Yeah, a lot of
man.
love for N.G.S, a lot of love for Tierre. Much love. Everybody
Wow,
killed
they're
it.
terrible. All right.
This is great content right here, actually. This
Right.
is funny as fuck. Holy shit, what else do we got? Always
Cringe.
love, cringe. Fuck you.
Cringe for what? Like
You get a
people never-
downvote, bitch. You
Bro,
get a
it's like when people say facts. It's like, what the fuck is the fact?
Right.
Motherfucker. Like, you can't just use one word and sit there and be a bitch about it. Like,
Bone Thugs rejects.
Dude.
Boo.
What the fuck?
Bone
Where did
Thugs
that one
rejects.
come from? Holy shit.
Right, bro.
You could have called us ICP rejects. What the fuck's going on here?
We didn't even
I don't
sing
even
that much.
understand.
I don't know how none of the comments acknowledge that N.G.S killed that shit. Look at all the fucking comments
Right.
that's saying N.G.S killed that shit.
Right.
What
I
are
was
you
about to
fucking
say, there's a
talking
ton
about?
of 'em.
Much love.
Oh,
Fuck.
man. Oh my god, Juggle Losers still exist? Wow, ICP fucking sucks.
Okay.
Okay,
Whoa.
bro. I
This
mean,
shit's
that's
Wow,
fucking
some of
nuts.
these people are fucking hurting real bad. Holy shit.
right. Yeah.
No paint and
Hey.
bombs. This just don't
Hey.
seem
Hey,
right.
hey.
We live in America. You're
I'm not a-
free to feel how you want to feel, but fuck you at the end of the day if you're not down with me. You know,
Literally.
if you're not down with us.
See, I like shit like this. I'm not a hip hop head or a juggalo, but I love your subculture. Whoop whoop from a punk.
Hell yeah. Whoop,
There we
whoop.
go. Whoop whoop. I don't know if you'll ever see this, but whoop motherfucking simply just Dark Lotus.
Okay.
Oh, all right. White people should
Shit.
not rap. Alrighty then.
I mean,
There's a lot of people of every
He's
race.
not
that
wrong.
can't rap.
it's debatable that I should even be doing this bullshit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah. Translate to English. 323,000 views, 9.6 thousand likes, October 12th, 2019. What the?
What the fuck?
Shout out from the Netherlands, right? That's the Netherland guy. That's the Netherland dude. People actually listen to this garbage. I ain't spreading hate, but come on. People, these songs are all about death and it's disgusting. Y'all gotta wake up, man.
You
The
under-
ideas of these songs are from hell. Hell is no party. Demons will rip you apart down there over and over again. God showed me. I say all this in love so humanity can wake up and turn to God instead of going to hell. If a song creator sees this, I say, if the song creator sees this, I say all this in love. Please repent. God is calling each and every single one of you reading this comment. It reached us, bro.
Holy
It
shit.
fucking reached us.
I'm going to take the blame for that because I I was first. He
And
probably
yes-
heard my shit and was like, this
There's
This is
something
satanic.
creeping in the woods. What is going on here?
Damn.
I said, hell is lovely, don't deny it. And they're like, oh my God, I can't even be a part of this.
Gunner 13. God damn it. God fucking damn
Hey,
it.
you didn't do the album for nothing.
No.
Oh,
So
man.
the story behind Gunner 13 is that fucking Upchuck the Clown wrote my name all sloppily, and the B looked like a 13, so they were just like, here you go. We'll just call you Gunner 13. Anyway, y'all got places to go, I'm assuming.
Shit. I'm just whatever.
To bed.
Yeah. If you got to get going, I'm not holding any of y'all back. I'm gonna keep running the stream just for a little bit longer. So,
I was saying, I'm down to chill for a few more minutes. Yeah.
all right,
yeah.
all right, all right. You good, Tier?
Zitro,
What up?
pull that out, man. Not pause, but pull.
No.
I was gonna say too. Like, what?
I mean, right now
Behind you.
here.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Do that thing.
Oh shit!
Wait, are we smoking crack on stream?
Tell me
Are
he's
we
gonna
about
do
to
the
see
double
it?
stuff, bro.
Is Zitro
I was about
blow his
to
brown
boof
eye?
it. Bro's about to boof it.
He's gonna do the shuffle with his butthole.
It's gonna be worth. It's gonna be worth the pause moment I just had.
Here, you know what? I'm gonna bring him up
fuck
here.
that.
Hold up.
Fuck that. Use your night vision.
Around here,
this is here. You know what? I'm gonna put him as the only one on stream right now. No,
He got it. Y'all ready?
Hold on. Let me put this in the back.
Do it.
No way.
Oh, bro!
Holy shit.
Dude.
Damn.
Yeah, I got
What
it.
the fuck, you motherfucker? Wow. How much?
That's legendary.
No, this is mine.
Dude, that made me
He
cry,
said, "Fuck
dog.
off, it's
Hold on,
mine, dog."
Let me get a picture of this on my phone quick. This is a legendary fucking moment, bro.
Wow.
Oh,
That's so
shit.
cool.
Bro, fucking love you guys so fucking much.
Yo, say what it is for the crowd.
Oh, shit. Oh, Big Fluff. My bad. It's the flyer that had everybody's name on it when they announced the winners. That was at the info tent. The thing that had everybody's name on it. I'm sorry, Fluff.
Man.
Fuck.
Yeah, you about
We're all
5
just
minutes late to
geeking
the
out.
party, bro.
No, it's all good.
He's like,
still
I
out
want to
for
be
USBs?
excited too.
No, wait. What's the order here? What's the order? Let's be real. What's the order here? N.G.S. number 1, Trey Magic, Trevor, Tierre Diaz, Big Fluff, John, Gunner 13, Zitro, Carlos. Why did they put our fucking government names there?
I don't know.
Right? What the
fuck? Gunner 13's definitely my government name, though, right? What the fuck was that
Now
shit?
it is.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah, I'm down to look at some more of these shitty comments. Give me one second. That was pretty fucking
That's the
funny,
first
dude.
one they'll look at.
God damn, such energy level. Yeah.
Who still has their USBs?
I do actually right here.
I might.
Right within my
It's in my
fucking
desk.
reach.
I still use it for sets
Hell
now.
yeah, I do too.
Oh, I can't do that, man. I'd be fucking losing it. I'm that dude who leaves his fucking USB everywhere.
Like, I'll put it into my desktop, I'll jam it, and then I'll immediately put it back.
No, I got it right here. Hold on, let me pull it up on the screen quick. GunnerB's ugly ass mug. Fucking boom. All right. What is it? Cypher music video beat. You should write a 16-bar rap to this beat.
Yeah, Zitro.
Yeah, Zitro, not a whole ass fucking song. Damn.
It was a 32.
Well, what was that? What was that? Fucking Juggalo Psypher, like featuring GunnerB? Zitro featuring GunnerB? Yeah.
I did write my shit at the gathering though. Like I went to the car.
I would have.
I know. I do. That is crazy. I do have to.
And
give
I
you
had to
props for that,
memorize
bro.
it. You know what I'm saying? It was fucking crazy.
How
I
many
don't-
times did you listen to it before you actually had it down?
It was really tough because that was a really great gathering. So there was mad shit to do, mad shit I wanted to do. And I made sure I put, Gathering of Dreams and the Lotus bar to let niggas know I wrote that shit here.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, that Lotus bar is so fucking cold, dude.
I
Yeah,
tried
that shit
to
went in, bro.
I tried to shout out Airhead and Devereaux, slur my words a little bit, but I try to do it very specific. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that shit for that shit, and it was really hard. But I went to the car in between things I didn't want to do, put it in the whip, wrote it, and it was a worthy endeavor, but it was a tough endeavor for sure.
Yeah, I bet.
Right.
Yeah.
See, like, yo, I got a story real quick with that regarding like the beat and doing shit for it. Fucking like, okay, so we got it on what, day 2? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I can't remember.
Or day 3. Day 2 or day 3.
I think it was day 3, man, because I remember being like overwhelmed about how much time we had.
Yeah.
Like, what bar am I going to use?
We won
And I
on
was
day
just, like,
2,
walking.
and then I think we got the USB day 3.
Yeah, we knew, we found out we won. Yeah, you're right. Because the
Like,
Cypher
okay,
day 1.
So let's say because main stage is basically at 6, right? I didn't really get to listen to the beat until 3 on fucking that Saturday.
Oh wow.
Oh, so you had like
shit.
no idea what the fuck you were doing.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
I honestly was gonna be like, let me just go into this not even knowing, and let's just fucking school it.
Fucking
But
Big
after
Fluff
the
putting
last-
everybody to
yeah.
fucking shame, dude. What the fuck?
But at the last day, I was like, man, you know what? Our neighbor has their car. Let's just bump it. And then I was like, oh my God, this shit goes in. And it's got the Shaggy the Airhead tag.
Right.
And goddamn.
Shout outs to Airhead.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that
Yeah, shout
I
out
think
to
that
Shaggy the
beat was
Airhead, bro.
amazing. I think it was perfect. And yeah, that was shit. But to Fluff's point, that's how I'll be feeling with the walking home CDs. I can never hear them until I get home. Like I don't have a CD
Right.
player. So I can't hear my fucking parts until I get home and shit.
Right.
Shout out to you for being happy to pimp.
So
There you go.
Yeah, motherfucking happy to pimp, dude. What was it like recording that? Like being in that wasn't the first time you recorded with Jay, right? No, was it?
No, it wasn't. It was probably my second time in the studio with him, and it was the first time he directed me though, because the first time was like we working on our song, me and the Insane Clown Posse song that's gonna be on the album. Eventually, it will come out. We got a release date, so look out for that.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Shit. Oh shit!
Finally, it's been done for years, but a lot of shit held it back. But I'm very happy.
We can't get no exclusive day.
That.
We can't get no exclusive day or what?
It makes sense. That's
right.
It makes sense. You know what I'm saying? That's the
all right. We're waiting.
So basically, it was like really cool, man, because we did a bunch of things that day, but that was like the thing. So he brought me to the studio. We left. We was at the mall, and the engineer called me. His name's Brandon Benson. Shout outs to him. And he was like, "Hey, Jay, got this thing he wants you to do a voice for. You come back and do it." I'm like, "Sure." So I go into the studio, and he's like, "All right," and he plays me the song, and I'm bumping it. And it's like 8 minutes long and shit. I'm like, "What the fuck is this?" And at the time, I'm like actually enjoying it. So it's like a real bump. But at this point, I'm bumping my head for like 8 minutes and shit. I'm like, "Oh shit." And at the time, it's like mainly Jay and Shaggy's voice. So I hear Shaggy doing the other characters. So I don't think all the characters were lined up yet. And then he told me who Happy to Pimp was and said what he wanted me to say. And then he left and played the beat on loop so I can get in the character. And I was talking to Brandon. He was like, "You cool with this?" I was like, "Absolutely." So I get in the character, I find the voice. And then by the time Joe gets back, I'm in the studio. I'm in the booth actually, and I do my line. He starts laughing, man. He starts fucking thoroughly enjoying it. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then from there, he gets into Dr. Punch mode and tweaks the line and tells me what to say. He's like, "All right," because he came up with the first line that I had to memorize, and then he just gave me more lines. And like he was like, "Say it now, say this." All right, now say that instead. And he killed it as a director, as the genius he is. He killed the character of Happy to Pimp, and I was just, as an actor, thank God, I have that ability to take direction and to improvise, and I was able to deliver the character to my liking and his liking, and from that point on, it was set in stone. Monday, Tuesday drop, and Wednesday, and the rest of the weeks are gonna come for sure.
Oh yeah,
yes sir.
That's shit.
We waiting.
Yes sir.
Well, shit, dude. I mean, fuck. That's just like, once again, to be able to like work with y'all, you know, just even hearing that experience from you and knowing that like I work hand in hand, like not hand in hand, like we've done shit together. And on top of that, anytime I'm seeing Tierre, you're always super fucking humble, bro. I mean, you could be a dude like who's done these things and been like full of their fucking shit. You know what I mean? My shit don't stink. You know, oh, look at me. I'm on a golf cart. You know what I mean?
I feel that's what people think of me until they just say 2 words to me.
No, dude, you're literally one of the nicest guys. Like one of the chillest people.
That's all it takes is to just talk to me in a real manner, as a real person, in a real interaction. And
I'm telling you, man, that golf cart fucks up the image, though, bro.
I love the golf cart. I love it.
You, Clay, and Bakeflow were all on them golf carts, all gathering, bro.
I don't think I'll ever go back. I'll be real with y'all. I'll be blunt with y'all, man. The wind flowing through your hair. And
what hair?
Face. Exactly. Exactly the point. The wind throwing through my follicles, not just the follicles. Oh man.
Now you're just gloating. I was gonna say now homie's just gloating. Somebody sees this, that golf cart's getting
Zitro knows it's a fun experience. I love the cart. I'm a cart boy.
Hey man.
I still do my fair share of walking though.
Yeah. Yeah. What about N.G.S? Oh shit. Let me get you on Big Fluff. Big Fluff. Let's go. What's up?
I was gonna say I should have done the 88 cart to main stage.
Yeah, man. Fuck, bro. Yeah, dude. Just straight up pull up and just.
Hell yeah.
Fuck, bro.
That'd been dope.
That would have been fresh.
Yeah, here's me and N.G.S, just fucking peasants. Just fucking
getting my steps.
Please,
in,
sir, may I have some water? I am feeling dehydrated from this walk. Fuck. That's me just fucking begging for a sip, dude. Fuck. Nah,
I'm
dude.
like, people are like, I can't believe I'm seeing you without the face paint. And I'm like, dude, it's like 80 degrees out. I'm sweating profusely. Like, it'd be fucked up in like 5 minutes, man.
I am not ICP. I cannot afford that fucking expensive ass oil fucking face paint.
Is N.G.S's official character is he in face paint, N.G.S, or is that like a special occasion?
No, I like to nowadays. I try to always put on face paint when I perform, unless like it's like a super low key show or I just know the vibes aren't like kind of fitting it. But if you're getting like the full N.G.S performance, you're gonna get me with face paint at this point. There was a time, and like I think with the Cypher, it was just, you know, like I know I'm not painted up in that at all, but it was just after ICP. I don't think I really had time to do that, and I was nervous as shit. But I love all right, love's a strong word because sometimes the paint can get a little annoying, but I love being painted up because that's one of the things that drew me to all this music in the first place was just the look of it and the theatric. Yes, I love that shit so much, and it's a lost art, I think. Or, not lost because there's still people doing cool shit, but not enough people paint up. Not even at like just to go to shows and shit, man. I'm like, what happened? What happened? You know, I know it's like, you know, people
even
like
I
say
used
you
to
don't
paint up.
Yeah,
it's for shows. I used to paint.
Yeah,
up.
Man. And it's like I know people say you don't have to paint up
on stage anymore.
Yeah, it's like
no, that's
people.
true.
You know, it's like you don't have to paint up to be a juggalo. I agree with that sentiment, but I love it when people paint up, man. It's like that was always such a cool looking thing to me, and yeah. So now I like putting it on, man. If you're gonna see me play, fuck yeah, I'm gonna be painted up.
Hell yeah.
Right. Hell yeah.
That's one thing I've kind of tried to incorporate into my shit a little bit more. I kind of do the eye stuff. Like I can't do the whole overall paint thing. Like I feel like
it's very like colorful and otherworldly to me. You know, I like thinking in like just like the, I don't know, the dark horror elements that I bring to this shit. I like to think of me as like a shapeshifter, so my face can be different, and I am trying to lock down something, but like I do a lot of shit with different faces, obviously being on my album covers and shit. And it's just, and especially because I like doing some stuff with fake blood, the white is just a good base.
Works good with it.
Yeah, it just looks great.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey man, what works.
Well, makes sense though.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I've always like, I don't know how to really put it, but like my gimmick is myself. I guess like my GunnerB, my name is Gunner Beckering. Like, you know what I mean? Like I've always put who I like, my drug addictions and shit like that. My heartbreaks. Like if you listen to my shit from back in like 2014, I was going through like addiction like a motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I was rapping about that shit. Like every single time I write, I'm always writing about like, fuck, man, like just my hurt and my pain through my addictions. And I know that's a lot of what you like. I don't want to say every other artist does, but I try to stay specifically to who I am as a person. Like I don't have to get myself down into this thought and process of other thinking. Like this is what I write, what I've been through, and I write how I feel about it. And a lot of the dark shit that I write, like, oh, shit getting pulled apart, is specifically me thinking like of the feeling of wanting to die through my addiction. Like, you know what I mean? That was a really fucking dark place that I went through where I wanted to like kill myself every fucking day. And anytime I want to write a dark experience, like I just got to hone into that shit. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the same goes for anybody else who's been through that shit. You know what I mean? Addiction's so fucking powerful. Like I'm surprised almost anybody who gets through that shit isn't some kind of poetic writer or artist in some form of way, because getting through that shit it's like you're shedding your skin, like almost, you know what I mean? It's very painful. It's very realizing. It's harmful in a way to like the former person. Like you, in a way, you die and come back to life. You know what I mean? And I don't mean to be putting myself up into like a different zone than anything like that, because I think like what you do, N.G.S, is fucking fire. What you do, Zitro, is fucking fire. You have a lot of reality in your shit too, Zitro. You know, you too, Tierre, and you too, N.G.S, in your own way. You know what I mean?
The thing is, like, obviously, the painful shit we've been through in life, my obviously more personal sounding songs, you definitely draw from that hurt.
Yes.
And it's been interesting when people have asked me before, they're like, so is N.G.S like a persona compared to like who you really are? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm honestly just rapping. It's honestly kind of more interesting if the lines are kind of blurred, because I might be saying some personal stuff in one line, but then the horror movie nerd of me just like starts going,
and that's why I fuck with your
gimmick
gimmick so much.
Shit.
It's not as I said, I don't know why I'm calling it a gimmick. That's why I fuck with you so much, because it's like, as you said, like the best art is where the lines are blurred, dude, where you can't tell reality from fiction. I'm a big wrestling fan. I fucking love wrestling, and the best wrestling storylines are what you can't, because everything in wrestling these days is like, oh, it's fucking fake. But when you see something on your TV that's wrestling and you question if it's fucking real, boom, they fucking got you. You know what I mean? And I think that goes for any kind of art, you know?
What trips me out is when people take this shit too seriously. Like you said, like if you meet me, I'm such a sweetheart. I'm such a shy son of a bitch. But like I've literally had people be like, oh, you like hurting women or killing people? I'm like, no, like this is obviously fake. Like I know people want to keep it real, and I'm like, okay, but do you want me to keep it real? Because the shit I'm writing is you should be glad it's fake. Like, come on, man. Like, what the fuck?
I fucking love it, N.G.S.
It's supposed to be for fun, man. It's like shit. We can all watch Michael Myers stomp a motherfucker's head into grapefruit, but the second I start rapping about it, I can't. Like, it's 2024 and people are still tripping on shit like that. It's crazy to me.
Right. Yo, that's fucking wild, bro.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah, I still got y'all for a bit, or
I kind of want to share a story to put it on the record.
Go ahead. We're here for it, bro. Let me pull you up here.
So, like, okay. So y'all remember like y'all probably don't remember like the last song I did and everything on my set, but like it was a real personal song, a real dedication.
I do remember that. I was DJing that night.
Yeah, and I remember you came up to me and you were like, "Man, that shit really hit me."
Yeah,
I remember that. But like, okay, so I think it was when I was coming back home. I call all my family and everything, like I'm home, you know. And they're like, hey, we need to tell you something. They're like, so your uncle died on July 5th. Or July 6th, they said. They placed the time basically around the time my set was. And I was like...
That's fucking wild.
Yeah, like, because they said it was at 1 o'clock, anywhere between 1 and 4. And we live 2 hours behind Eastern Standard. And so I went on at 1:10. I didn't stop until almost 2. Like, I was like, what the fuck? So it's like, as I was like, well, it's possible. Yeah. As I ended that song, which name dropped him, he may have just left, you know?
That's fucking crazy, dude. Wow. What the fuck? And I mean, did he know you were doing that show, the show and whatever?
Yeah, because everyone knew I was doing it, so no doubt he had heard. You know, he's not on social media or anything. He was 80-something, you know.
So Marta in the chat asked, what do you think it means?
You know, man, I really couldn't say. I mean, he's been there since I was born. Literally since the minute I was born. So who knows? But It's another person watching over me.
100%. And I think like, I don't know, man. I'm not necessarily the most spiritual guy. Okay, that's a lie. I'm pretty spiritual, enough. But yeah. I believe that other things happen for a reason, man. You right. know, coincidence isn't coincidence in my eyes. Like, it's maybe coincidence if it happens once. If it happens twice, it's fucking fact. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think there's a better meaning to that.
Series of coincidence, bro.
Literally.
I can't even begin to tell you.
And I kind of wanted to draw this back to one last thing. Hold on, let me hit this bong right quick. Smoke it if you got it, chat. Smoking if you got it.
Hell yeah.
We might as well go 20 more minutes for 2 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I kind of wanted to say it like this, y'all. A lot of you guys said like part of the best experience was like doing the cypher and going up on stage and hitting that and becoming a part of the Psychopathic Legacy, which I do agree, which is a fucking fantastic part. But me being a juggalo in my hip hop community per se, I wasn't necessarily getting the respect that I feel like I deserved in my area and stuff like that. So to get that stamp of approval on that cypher within where I was kind of opened the eyes of promoters and people from where I was at saying, hey, this guy's selling tickets. This guy is like being backed by bigger labels and stuff like that. So to have that kind of backing was something like almost surreal for me, and knowing that I worked so hard yet always got so little for my struggles and things like that. So to have this open doorways that I thought would stay closed, it was just fucking insane. I don't know if you feel that way, N.G.S.
I think that was a yeah, it was very validating, and it's something that like shit, I had a thought while you were talking, and then I fucking just lost it. I swear. Pass me for a second. Come back to me. Fuck yeah, I was getting my weed ready. My bad. It did like. Sorry, what were you? No, I'm embarrassing myself.
You are.
Yeah, I am.
I'm curious for what you think on that tier in Zitro as well.
On what exactly?
Well, I mean, you when you were coming up as an artist, as like as a rapper, what like when did you guys notice like, hey, I'm getting booked higher up on the bill, I'm getting reached out to by promoters instead of having to send out these emails to get on these shows and stuff like that? People are actually hitting me up and trying to get me on these things. What level of your career were you at when that stuff started happening from both y'all?
Every bit of progression is just a step, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get bigger and bigger and reach my my goals one at a time. So every time that that like I call them like milestones. So that would be a milestone. The first time I got on a show, milestone. First time I was paid for a show, milestone. I want to get paid more. Now I want to get more shows. Now I'm my first tour, milestone. Now I want to do more tours. Now I want to do, you know what I'm saying? So for me, it's just progression, man. And progression is what we're all in here for. And we almost, no matter who you are, you're not going to feel like you got the respect you deserve. I'm sure ICP don't feel they're respected as much as they think they should be. I'm sure Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure a lot of people feel they have something to prove. And I think we all have something to prove, and we all want to keep progressing until, not until we're content, but until our art gets to as many people as we possibly can do, man. So to your point, I'm not sure if I answered the question, but what I heard from that is this progression. What you're saying is progression, man. And you just got to think about it like that. Don't think about it like, oh, I'm not getting this, or why ain't they hit me up, or why da-da-da. Don't think of that. Think of, oh, I just did this. Now let's try to do it more. Think of it as footsteps to the right direction.
That's pretty much along the same lines that I was gonna say too. Because when I started, like I wasn't being from Detroit, they didn't want to hear the shit that I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But once I started to, put myself out there more and gain that fan base, that's when the older people that I did used to perform for, they looked at it like, okay, I see what he's doing. He's making some noise now, and then they started booking me. And then, like Tierre said, that was just another milestone. I kept leveling up from that, and it what really helped me, and it's fucking terrible to say, is the fucking contacts, because then I gave the people something to remember me by. And they were like, "Oh, that was that dude that was spitting with the white eyes. He was dope. Yeah, we got to bring him back." And it was just a snowball effect after that. You know what I'm saying?
I think I know how to say things now.
Go ahead, N.G.S.
I figured out how to talk, and it is going to. I honestly did need a refresher on what kind of the question was, and it will be piggybacking a little bit, but it is about that momentum. From doing these things. Like I had done the 2019 Cypher, and that was one of the craziest things to me at the time. And then when this one came up, it like validated that, okay, the first one wasn't a fluke. I could do this again, and people fuck with it. And like I still am figuring things out as an artist and trying to do things better or learn from all these shows or other artists I work with, and try to pick up things at all these shows to do a better performance or do merch better or do just booking better. Like I don't necessarily have people looking to me for shows. It's kind of harder in the local scene when I do a lot of the murder shit. Like people are like, even one of my promoters, when I opened for Afro Man, he's like, "You've got like a cleaner set," and I'm like, "Yeah, I do, man. Like I do, I don't bust it out all the time, but I can write other stuff and be versatile." But in the Juggalo community, it's like, I don't play to Juggalos. You don't hear me dropping a bunch of references to Fago or talking about the Joker's cards, because it's not my place to. I mean, I could talk about Fago, but Joker cards and shit like that, it's not my place necessarily. But I know that the music that I just make, the Juggalos are going to like it, and luckily they've grooved with it, and that means so much to me. So just these, like y'all said, like these milestones, the momentum from all of this in this community, especially, that accepts and is like, I love the horror shit, I want the blood and guts. It's so good to kind of get some respect from people for this stuff that I like doing, and not be completely judged for it as if like I'm a fucking nutbag or some shit. It's like I can be a good person and make horror music and be respected for it, and I want to see where this keeps going. Like I would love to go on tour with some people or like work with more of these labels. Like I just want to make cool music with people and do whatever I can. And when it comes to people that don't do the wicked shit, I want to be the guy to be like, hey, if you want to do a dark song, whether it's locals or any other people, I'm like, I'll be your guy. I'll be the dude to bring it out of you. Let's do some wicked shit together. Bring me on a track or something. Or if people want me to do something different, I'll do it, because I want to make music. Like, I want to do shit with more of y'all. I think it'd be cool if we, like, I don't know, we dropped like an album or some shit of the Cypher people. Like, we all do a track and then like drop the Cypher track and maybe one more track of us all together or some shit. I don't know. Like, we do or we don't. But I think it would be cool, because why not make more music? Like. Yeah. I fucking love it. So like, let's do some cool shit and keep rolling with the momentum,
Absolutely. What are you doing to separate yourself and make yourself different and make people remember you? I think that's kind of what we're hitting on here. What are you doing to stand out from the crowd in a way? You know what I mean? Because everybody can fucking rap these days. You know what I mean? Anybody can spit a tune. What do you mean, Fluff?
The actual rhyming to it, sure, but like the art of rapping is different. I'd say not everyone can do that.
You're right.
Yeah, like if you have no substance, then
Mm-hmm. I mean, There's a couple artists I was about to say out loud, but I didn't want to be mean and get fucking mean with it.
Some cats just don't sound good, you know.
No.
And it's not even hate, but it's like sometimes it's personal taste. Like if I just don't listen to certain shit, I just don't listen to it. And other times it's like, yo, this sounds worse than when I used to write shit in high school, and you're a grown adult, and you should be better than that.
Fucking Skits Craven.
That fucking guy, man.
Fucking shit's Craven.
I never heard a song of his at all.
They all sound the same.
I'm sure.
Yeah. You hear one, you hear it all.
Which is nuts to me. Like, come on.
We got about 5 minutes left in this stream. I kind of want to end this on a note where we're all kind of plugging our stuff where we can find our shit at. You know what I mean? So we'll start off with you, N.G.S. You're right at the top right there. N.G.S., go ahead, spit it. What's your thing you do?
I'm N.G.S. I make hip-hop and I eat people. I'm the next gen sickness, your faithful no good sinner. I'm Mr. Never Gonna Stop because I'm N.G.S. for life. Anywhere that you can type it, N.G.S. for L-I-F, no E. Fucking search it. SoundCloud, fucking YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, PlayStation, Xbox, Cash App, Venmo. Give me money. I'm broke. Fucking put me on some shit. Go listen to my shit. Go play Fear Food. It's a great music video. It's going to be a cool album. And go bump my shit. It's wherever you can listen to music, you can find me. And I love you all. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah.
Whoop, whoop. Tierre, we got you. Where can we find you at?
At Tierre Diaz on all platforms. 211merch.com to get the Maniflex EP. I dropped a group project with that man right there, Zitro, V Sinister, Clifton Durrell, called Bars, available right now on all streaming platforms. That's just out right now. I got an EP with my little brother, Great Hazy, coming out in September, October, somewhere there. And like I said, the Maniflex LP, the main event, the one we've been building for years and years, featuring Zitro, King Gordy, Royce the 5'9", DJ Clay, Insane Clown Posse, has a release date. It will be coming out soon. And Sunday, Tom Wood, The Float. I will be rocking that stage and doing something, making memories. Gonna tear that bitch down.
All right, Zitro, where can we find you at, bro?
You can find me everywhere at The Real Zitro. I got merch. If you guys want some merch, just hit me up directly. I'm still trying to build my merch store. It's still under construction, but it's coming. Same thing that Tierre said. We got the Bars project, so peep that shit out. I also got another project that I did with my homie Class from LSP called
Also
Carnivores. Yeah, also on the float. That shit's dope. That's out, streaming everywhere. Also, like I said, working on Red Hill Zone. That's going to be coming out soon. And my next show that you guys can catch me at is Gorefest coming up. So, yeah, I'll be there.
Full of gore.
Gorefest. Now we got Big Fluff. Big Fluff, where can we find your music at?
Shit, wherever you stream it, you just look up Big Fluff, and more often than not, I am the top thing you find. You know, I'm working on an album now, the Rappin' Ray Charles 2, the sequel to my first one. We're going to be popping that off, hopefully September, October. I've been working on mixing and mastering it myself, and yeah.
You got to drop that Rappin' Stevie Wonder real quick.
Oh, shit, man.
Get on it, Fluff. We're waiting.
There was some dude, I swear, bro, some dude in the blind community that, like, he saw my shit and he started calling himself Hip Hop Stevie Wonder. And I was like, it would be down to get him.
Did he
on
see
something.
your shit or did he hear it?
Yeah, because I used to just plug things wherever the fuck I wanted.
You are a hard fucking worker when it comes to your drops, dude. I will say that, dude. Anytime you're dropping something, I fucking see it and I peep it.
Like, bro, I like to have promo shit, but now I try to do the social media, have that shit do it. Just pay him for that shit.
Agreed.
Like, man, sometimes it's hard. It's exhausting.
I mean, you do pretty good of it. I mean, I feel like you do great with it, bro. Don't worry about it. Keep doing your shit
just
organically.
tough, man.
You got it, bro.
It's tough, man, when people are posting every hour. Fucking, oh, sorry, real quick, man.
Move your camera a little bit more to your face, homie. There we go.
Okay. I should mention, because everybody was doing shit. If anyone's down to buy a shirt, you can go to bigfluffshop.com.
Hey, I'll type that in the chat right now for you. On all the platforms we're streaming. Big Fluff what?
Shop.com.
Shop.
Yeah.
.com. Go get yourself a Big Fluff t-shirt.
I just have the Big Fluff line, but I want to upload more shit.
All right, for sure. And then last and least, I am GunnerB. You are tuned into the Underground Pulse podcast. You can find me on all platforms. I am a music artist as well. I did a recent project with my homie Griff the Guillotine, Rogue Wave. I just dropped a song on the way to the Gathering Juggalos called What the Dead Do. Last year, I dropped an album called Gunner 13. You can find that on all platforms. Tidal pays you the most, but I doubt you have Tidal. So just stream whatever you want to stream it on. I wanted to take this time to make an announcement, actually. What is it? September 7th, I will be doing a 7-hour-long stream raising money for suicide prevention, Walk Out of Darkness, Minnesota chapter for the American Foundation of Suicide Prevention. I will be walking out of darkness September 28th we meet up at 10 a.m. We walk at 11 a.m. We're obviously not walking out of darkness. I know that's what the whole thing is, but our goal is to raise $150 for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. There will be links posted in the chat. 7 hours is a crazy long time, but I think we can make these donations if people spread it. We want to make sure all of our homies are doing good, so I named it what is it? The Juggalo something, man. It's the Juggalo Suicide Prevention stream. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be really cool. We're gonna be playing Fortnite. We're gonna be listening to a bunch of your guys' music that you send in. We're gonna be listening to ICP. I got a bunch of weed to smoke. We're gonna be fucking chilling. We're gonna have homies and guests stopping in all day, and then I go to work afterwards. So yay. So yeah, that's gonna be fucking cool. But anyway,
that's the shit, man.
Thank you. Anything left you guys got to say?
Watch the Shaggy Show. I think watch the Shaggy Show. I do the editing on that.
So yeah, dude. Shout out to you. You're way better at, on the fly editor than I am. So we make it happen. Anyway, once again, shout out to everybody. N.G.S, Tierre Diaz, Big Fluff, Zitro, and Trey, who was in here hopping out. You caught the L today, Trey. You caught the L. I don't know if you're tuned in. You caught the L, man. But I feel like this is something we could do again in the future. And then, you know what I mean? Not necessarily talk about the Juggalo Psypher itself, but you know what I mean? Maybe do like a news update thing. If there's a big thing that happens in the underground, you know what I mean? Get together for like 30, 45 minutes, talk shit, whatever the fuck. This was fun.
Hell yeah.
This was an absolutely fucking great time. You know what I mean? And it's good. You guys are my homies. You know what I mean? And you guys are part of a very big chapter in my career. So I appreciate y'all.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely. Much love, yo.
There's a digital fist bump and shit.
Digital fist bump. Digital fist bump.
Yeah.
I wish you could do it. I wish you could do it with us, Fluff. Just put yours in the air.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, fucking right on the screen. There you go. My guy. Boom.
Fresh.
Anywho, once again, I'm GunnerB. That's N.G.S, Tierre Diaz, Big Fluff, and Zitro. Trey Magic is somewhere out there at Lethal Weekend. Thank you guys for tuning into the Underground Pulse podcast. You guys take care. Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.